Mario Kart 64 is the highest selling racing game on the N64 and for obvious reasons. For this video, we're talking about the 10 hardest courses. This list is based off me playing as Mario since he's the main and most balanced character, and 150cc since it's the fastest mode. With all that, let's get into the list. Before we even start, I'm going to say that Mario Kart 64 has the best music in the Mario Kart series, so I might say that for the most of my choices on this list. And also, that this game has terrible controls, so keep that in mind. Frappy Snowland is a snowy course with a snowman and a river. The reason why on this list is because of the snowman. Similar to the fake item box, if you run into a snowman, you'll be flying in the air. The course layout is easy, that's why it's number 10 on this list. Of course, the worst course in the game is on this list, but not that low. The only thing that this course is better than Frappy Snowland, that is in the Star Cup, because the Star Cup is the best cup in the series, except for some games. The reason why this course is hard and probably the worst course in the game is because of the ice physics. This game has bad controls like I said before, but dang, the penguins are so sensitive. This game is sensitive with the collisions and the course layout and the obstacles, stuff like that. The penguins are so strong that they can push you to the water if you're going fast enough. The only way to avoid spinning out is to let go of the A button just as you think you're about to interact with them. DK Jungle Parkway is an interesting course because it's located in a jungle for the first time in the series, mainly because it's based on jungle hijinks from Donkey Kong Country. The course starts with a right turn about 40-50 feet. There's a right turn to the bridge that leads you to the other side of the river that leads to a waterfall. Then you go through a jungle that has a bridge that leads to a cave. The jump is scary. Anytime you die near the edge, you have to restart the jump, even if you've made it to the other side. The bridge is somewhat worse than the ramp because anyone can put a trap on the bridge and it's nearly impossible to dodge without a star. Also, there are coconuts being thrown at the racer if they're going on the grass for some reason. This is Ghost Valley, but with the visible lake below, a big cheat sheep, and a bat house. Banshee Boardwalk is a course that took Bowser's Castle spot in the selection screen, but this is the 90s, so I'll let it slide. The reason why this course is on the list is because of the brightness. It's too dark for me to see what I'm doing. There are no rails to save you from falling off. The house that has a star-shaped hole for no reason, but it's easy to avoid. If there was guardrails for about the turning section, then this wouldn't even be on the list. Wario Stadium is a dirt bike themed course located in the stadium. The course has hills and bumps, which takes the term 3D in reality. I'm still taking grammar class, don't worry guys. I think we can all agree that this course and the three others have the best music in the Mario Kart series. The reason why this course is on the list is because of the bumps. You lose control from your vehicle if you're in the air. The jumps is the worst aspect of the course. When you fall, you have to try again. You can only fall if you hit something, when you're small or when you don't have enough speed. Due to the walls being low, you can go over walls to break the course. Yoshi Valley has to be the most interesting course in the series because there are multiple paths which can make each lap feel different for one another. But the reason why this course is on the list is because the layout is poorly executed. The course starts with the racers in the grassland, go through a bridge that leads to the maze. In the maze, the shortest route is the hardest due to how narrow it is, while the longest route is the easiest due to how massive the road is and how there's no obstacles in the way. There are so many branching paths that the game can't tell what position the racer is in. I can't blame them, the hardware limitations back then sucks compared to today. After the maze is where the torture truly starts. The course has no rails to protect you from falling. If you do, It feels like Lakitu is taking too long to do his job. There's a rotating edge that blocks a narrow bridge, which means someone might put a trap somewhere on the bridge. After that, a few turns and you're finished with the course. The best thing about this course is the music because it's Mario Kart 64. Right Raceway is my favorite course in the game because of the obvious. And no, it's not just the music. Let's talk about the course. The races go through a long straightaway and make a few turns to the point where you see no water. You drive to where you see advertisements and obstacles. Past that, you go to a jump or fall. Before that, since the game control sucks. After the jump, you see to where this course is my favorite in the game. You can drive on the castle grounds. On the other route, the turns are tied with obstacles on the grass until the finish line. The reason why it's hard is because of the controls. They suck and you can fall into the water. If you fail the jump, you have to start over, which is not a big deal. If it wasn't for the castle, this course wouldn't have been my favorite in the game. Toad's Turnpike is an interesting course because it's involved with driving with real traffic. The course layout is basically a figure 8 shape. The reason why it's hard is the obvious, the vehicles. Their hitboxes are so big that you can easily get hit by them, and you fly up to the air, which causes you to lose time. At the end, there's a merge, which the road gets smaller to where the vehicles are harder to dodge. I'm not counting mirror mode. If I was, then guess what number 1 is? Y'all already know what number 1 is, but let's talk about Rainbow Road. This is the full-on opposite of its Mario Kart variant, but the only similarity is the difficulty. The course is long and so far the longest in the series. The music is awesome, but not as good as the circuit theme from this game. The course has neon drawings of characters around the area and they're pretty cool. Chomp serves as obstacles and go on the opposite direction. The reason why this course is not number 1 is because there's guardrails around the whole course. Let's go to number 1. Number 1 is Koopa's Castle. First, you go on a wooded bridge into the castle where you see a breathing Bowser statue and surprisingly grass with bushes. You go in the castle to see some thwomps, and trust me, touching them makes you spin out. A couple turns later, you see thwomps moving to the other side of the room while other thwomps are at the end. You go to a hall, to a room where you see 2 thwomps moving side to side, to where you can easily aim at them due to the game's controls. And don't even get me started on the skinny behind bridge in the middle of the track. Then you go downstairs to outside and you run into a bush because logic. Then you go on another wooden bridge with a spiral turn with pillars until you reach the finish line. The reason why this course is hard is because of how sensitive the obstacles are. They're everywhere and you can't really do anything about it. And to think that the hardest course in the series is not even in the special cup is quite interesting. It's really unlikely for the hardest location not to be the last part before beating the game. That's all I have to say for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment down below and tell me what the hardest Mario Kart 64 track and why. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. It's your boy, All That Nintendo Fan, signing out.